The Hillary Clinton campaign and the unofficial Hillary Clinton campaign in the mainstream media has spent the day piling on top of actress Rosario Dawson, a very prominent supporter of Bernie Sanders, because she brought up Monica Lewinsky today. Now, before we get into specifically why they're attacking her in this case, I want to talk about why they always attack her, and there are a couple of very good reasons for that from their point of view. Rosario Dawson is notably a woman. She's also, by the way, a non-white woman. And that is something that you are not allowed to be if you're going to support Bernie Sanders from their point of view, because it so perfectly breaks the narrative that they've been trying to put forward since day one. Since the first day that Bernie Sanders was scary from the point of view of Hillary Clinton. From the first day that it was clear that he would be competitive, they had to push this narrative that the only people who support Bernie Sanders look and sound like me. You have to be a straight, white male. That's the only people. The Bernie bros. And if we can just say that it's them, then they're irrelevant. They don't matter. They don't like Hillary Clinton just because she's a woman. So when you have someone like Rosario Dawson, who not only is a woman, who is also non-white, who knows exactly what she is voting for, what she's supporting Bernie Sanders for, then that destroys that entire narrative. And so in turn, they need to destroy her. And they've been pushing back for weeks and weeks and weeks now against her. And so let's turn to the particular case today. She said this recently: "We are literally under attack for not just supporting the other candidate. Now I'm with Monica Lewinsky with this. Bullying is bad." She's actually dedicated her life now to talking about that. And so it should be fairly obvious, considering the news that's come out about Hillary Clinton's campaign and what a super PAC supporting her has done recently, which I'll turn to in just a minute. But they instantly not only attacked her, they also started asking Bernie Sanders about this. Are you going to denounce and reject Rosario Dawson for daring to bring up Monica Lewinsky and the work that she's been doing to stop bullying? So he said this: "Rosario is a great actress and she's doing a great job for us. I have no idea in what context Rosario was talking about her, but I would hope that all of our people would focus on the real issues facing working people and the massive level of wealth and income inequality." Now, Rosario Dawson had to talk about the bullying and had to talk about Monica Lewinsky because Rosario Dawson wants to talk about the economic inequality and the other issues that Bernie Sanders is talking about there. But we know, especially during our live tweeting of the debates and the response to those, that the Hillary Clinton campaign does not want a serious conversation about the actual issues, because she knows that if that's what this is being judged on, people are going to support Bernie Sanders because he has uniformly the more progressive position on those issues. And so they have to distract you. And what is the distraction? The distraction always is that you're being a sexist or you're being a racist or God knows what. And they've done that since day one. So in this case, why is Rosario Dawson talking about bullying? For a very good reason. I did a video recently about Correct the Record. Now, this is a super PAC that is not coordinating with the Hillary Clinton campaign, so it's totally not breaking any of the already feeble campaign finance laws that we have in this country. So it is putting together $1 million to get a group of online trolls to go out there and fight for Hillary Clinton. Not by posting articles that are just positive about her. She can count on the mainstream media to do that all day long. And not to attack Bernie Sanders. Not even to attack specifically people like Rosario Dawson, the very high-profile surrogates of Bernie Sanders. No. These people are going to be paid massive sums of money to go out and attack you. To attack Bernie Sanders supporters, regular people online, to attack them and to deny the facts, to deny the reality of Hillary Clinton and who she is and what she stands for. And Rosario Dawson very rightly points out that that is bullying. That is what they're doing. Now, I'm strongly in favor of Bernie Sanders, and I use my Twitter primarily to push that. But I don't go specifically attacking individual Hillary Clinton supporters. What the fuck is that even supposed to be? That's something that I would expect Donald Trump to organize, not a Democratic candidate. And yet Hillary Clinton isn't denouncing Correct the Record. She's not saying, I don't want their help, I don't want their support. No, she wants David Brock, and she wants every goddamn dirty dollar that he's going to pour into this campaign. And so when Rosario Dawson points out that we as a movement, as the side of the political spectrum that we are, have been trying to fight against exactly this sort of bullying, that Monica Lewinsky, who knows perhaps better than anyone else in this country what persistent decades-long bullying is like, has now made her life about fighting that, that is what we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be the bullies, we're supposed to be stopping the bullies. We're supposed to be fighting for those that the bullies are targeting. But Hillary Clinton, as she has forgotten so many things in this election, has forgotten that. And unfortunately, her supporters, who have forgotten so much of what supposedly drove them as libs, have forgotten that as well. Just as they've forgotten the corrosive impact of money in politics, just as they've forgotten that fracking is not the right way to go, just as they've forgotten that things like the TPP is not what we need, just like they've forgotten her changing position on gay marriage, her changing position on the Keystone XL pipeline. I could go on for a long time. I'll put it into future videos, but they've forgotten so much, and Rosario Dawson is doing the very important work of reminding them of who they're supposed to be. She doesn't deserve to be attacked. She deserves to be celebrated for that.